Hey guys, this is Jesse Saint, and you're watching Jesse Saint World. This is episode 3 of my long-form reaction videos. This one is going to be 5 videos, and we will have Parkway Drive, Sacred, Orbit Culture, The Tales of War, Sleep Token, Dangerous, Electric Callboy, Revery, and Slaughter to Prevail, Russian Grizzly in America. So if you dig any of those tunes, make sure you stick around. And these long form videos really help out with my watch time. So whether you have it on in the background and you're not really listening to it, or even have it muted, it's really going to help me out with getting this channel monetized. So thanks for sticking around, guys. Hey guys, today we are doing a reaction video for Parkway Drive, Sacred.
Jesse Saint World.
And hey, did you know that up to 75% of you are not subscribed? Go ahead and subscribe down below. All right, let's jump right in. Parkway Drive, Sacred. I'm gonna ruin that chorus. So if you want to play along with this song today, guys, just out of standard tuning, go up to your B minor. So the song is out of B minor. You can do that off the 2nd fret on the A, or you can go up to the 7th fret on the E string. We got a D major and a C. Sounds like he's sliding into it, kind of a... And then there goes the D and the C. Out of the key of B minor if you're playing along today. And as usual, we will go ahead and start the song back from the beginning because I really don't want to screw up that beautiful chorus that sounds like it was getting ready to come in. All right. Sorry, I just wanted to see if there was anything that happens after the credits there. Wow, so that was super cool. The song is out of B minor. B minor. D and a C. It also sounded like he went up to a G at some point in there. Anyway. That I will say is probably one of my new favorite songs by Parkway Drive. Super awesome, man. I really dug that one. All right, so what you guys have been waiting for, as in every episode, we will be rating this song from 1 to 10. Now, anything that's rock and metal on this channel naturally gets a 5 because we're not going to hate on any of our people, right? So anywhere from 5 to 10. I will give this one... Damn, there's so many Parkway Drive songs that I like, and so many of them... No offense, it's actually I'm speaking good on these guys. So many of them kind of sound the same, and that's because they just have, you know, that metalcore sound is theirs, man. They've got it down pat. I will give this an 8. I wanted to give it an 8.5, but I'm like, the music video was super cool. Hard to beat that music video, I will say. As far as the song, had a cool little solo in there. Pretty standard metalcore, though. Like I said, super cool song. Dig it. Definitely going to have to listen to it a couple more times. And any of my ratings on this channel are subject to change. But for right now, really solid song. Parkway Drive, Sacred. I will give it an 8. All right. You guys have a good day. Thanks for tuning in.
Jesse Saint World.
Hey, this is your boy Jesse Saint. Today we've got a special one for you. We are doing a reaction video for... Wait for it. I don't have a mask or anything. Sleep Token. So today is Sleep Token. A little bit late. I know the full album release was a couple of weeks ago. But today we're going to do one. I do have to say that I gave myself about 20 seconds to preview each of the Sleep Token songs. And the thing that immediately hit me was the song Dangerous. So today, Sleep Token, Dangerous.
Jesse Same world.
Hey, did you guys know that you have not subscribed? I've looked, up to 70 like something percent haven't subscribed. Just do it. All you got to do is click a button. Give it a try. Just click it. Click. Subscribe. All right. Let's dive right in. Sleep Token, Dangerous.
I wish I could have known that look in your eyes would echo in mine and go back out of my mind across the line. When was the last time I felt like this? That desire and tainted place. It's like you're dangerous to
B minor, G major, B minor, G major, E minor, back to B minor. All right, if you guys are wanting to play along with me today, I always try and teach everybody at least the first part of the first riff. So this one's coming in pretty slow. It's Sleep Token. Come on. So the first one is B minor. And I, as soon as he hit the chord, I could tell he was picking around on some kind of B minor chord. G major, E minor, B minor, and it sounds like the second time he was going to go to an A major or an A minor, or maybe like a sus or something. There we go. Yeah, maybe like a sus. So B minor, G major, E minor, and then to an A sus on the second time. It sounds like the first time he just goes right back to B minor. Anyway, we'll hear more as we go. Let's go ahead and start the song over. I always like to start things over. I don't want to ruin the beautiful chorus with me messing around on guitar. All right. Oh. All right, from the top.
I wish I could have known that look in your eyes would echo in mine and go back.
It stays on B minor.
Across the line. When was the last time I felt like this? That desire and tainted place. It's like you're dangerous to me. I notice every time we meet, I feel the ground beneath my
B minor,
feet.
G major, E minor,
You've got me talking in my sleep as if you're conquering my dreams. You have awakened what's beneath again. But I thought I could resist you. Something in me just can't help but insist to blur the lines just one last time. So when's the last time you tasted blood? Or what would it take to stem the flame? And I am caught inside
Oh, that was it. All right, guys. There we go. Sorry, I should have made like a mask like Nick Nocturnal did with the with the paper plate. Um, so I have to say this is song number 2 for me for reacting to Sleep Token, and I have to say I think I picked well. This song was very, very cool. Sorry if you heard me messing around on guitar in there a little bit. I was trying to figure out where they were going with that. So they're starting out in B minor. Pretty odd for them since they're typically in D sharp tuning. And if you're wondering, this is the exact same chord that starts out Hotel California. So if you kind of see what I mean. So it starts out B minor into G major. And then it sounds like it goes to an E minor. And then the first time it goes back to B minor. And then as the song advances, it's going to go from B minor to G major to E minor. And then it'll go to A sharp. I don't know if you heard that in the chorus, but so from B minor to G, that's a 1-6-4. So it goes 1-6-4, 1-6-4, 1-6-4, and then it goes up to the A, which is the 7. So 1-6-4-7 progression for this song. It's a very pretty song. I take back some of what I said about Sleep Token. This is a very pretty song. It didn't start with piano. Had really, really cool heavy parts. Some of them were down tuned to where I, couldn't really tell what was going on. But the basis for the song is B minor, G major, E minor, and then at some point it goes to A and then A sharp in the chorus. So, to the important part. So, on this channel, we give everything a rating, and today we're going to go ahead and start. I'm just going to start by saying that we give all songs a 1 to 10 rating. Everything on this channel so far has been rock and metal, so we're at least going to give it a 5. You wouldn't want to give a band like Sleep Token anything less than they deserve, correct? I'm sure I will hear it in the comments if I mess this up. So I didn't handpick this song because I'd heard it before. I gave myself 20 seconds to listen to each of the newer Sleep Token songs as they came out. And this is the first one within the first 20 seconds that I heard that did not start with piano and the really low kind of singing thing that he does. This one started out a little different, so I'm glad I chose this one. I will give this, from 1 to 10, I will give this song an 8. A solid 8. Now, the reason why I say 8 and not an 8.5 or a 9, I know this is Sleep Token, I know you guys love the band and love the lore, is simply because the music video was just the even though it was a very cool image, it was just the one image, the GIF, I guess you can still call those GIFs, of just that little banner waving in the breeze. Yeah, I feel pretty good about 8. So like I said, this song didn't stick out as the craziest song ever, but it was very, very cool. Out of B minor, so kind of an odd key for Sleep Token. And I have to say I really enjoyed this one. Not too long. It wasn't in the 5 or 6 minute range. It was just kind of in the 4 minute regular song range. So yeah, today, Sleep Token, Dangerous. I give this one an 8.5. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you haven't, make sure you subscribe. Also, go check out some of my paintings. Check out some of my merch. I've got 2 different merch stores. 2 with all kinds of stuff in them. You should check it out. Have a good day.
Jesse Saint World.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Jesse Saint. Today we are doing a reaction video for Slaughter to Prevail, Russian Grizzly in America.
Jesse Saint World.
Hey, did you guys know that up to 70% of you are not subscribed? Why don't you just subscribe? It's not very hard. All you got to do is click a button down there. It's like somewhere right around there. Just click it. Subscribe. All right, let's jump right in. Today we're doing Slaughter to Prevail, Russian Grizzly in America. Let's get to it. All right, so let's jump right into it. If you want to play along today, just grab a guitar. This one's in regular tuning. There's an E major chord if you need to tune up. All right, so this song right now, it sounds like it's just going A sharp. So, 6th fret on the A string, that is A sharp, and it sounds like he's using the chromatic notes. Now, the chromatic scale would be A sharp, B, C, C sharp. So it sounds like it's going... some kind of weird kind of disruption in there, but it's basically just going from the B to the A sharp note. Just like that. So A sharp. We'll go ahead and start it from the top. Don't want to ruin the song for you. Okay, that was super cool. I really dug that one. That was neat. So like I was saying, so the song's in A sharp minor, and what they're playing off of here is all of the chromatic notes. So you have the A sharp, the B, the C, then the C sharp, and it sounded like in there they were doing a little... All right, so right out of A sharp minor, when you're playing out of A sharp minor, just add the chromatic notes. Like that. Holy crap. So I do have to say, for a death metal song, that was super cool. Really into it. The video was funny, which is kind of strange for death metal, right? Or whatever you want to call it, some, American death metal, grindcore, whatever it is that you're into calling it. It was different. It was definitely a funny video. I enjoyed it. So, what rating am I going to give it? So that's so here we always do ratings anywhere from 1 to 10, or really from 5 to 10, because it's rock and metal. We're always going to give rock and metal at least a 5. I have yet to do reaction videos for any kind of pop songs, but if I do, those might be lower than 5. So if this song today, I give it... I've listened to a lot of Slaughter to Prevail. I was on this exact same record label as them, Sumerian. I'm not sure if they're still on Sumerian, but they were at one point. I will give this one a 7.5. I liked Viking a lot more. I was waiting on the huge scream part. They did have one in there, and it was super cool. I like the fact that they went with a funny video instead of a serious video. But yeah, I mean, my ratings are subject to change, but I didn't hear anything super crazy in there. I'm going to stick with 7.5. Great song, just not as heavy and crazy as Viking. All right, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. 7.5 for Slaughter to Prevail, and this one is called Russian Grizzly in America. Also, if you like this hat, make sure to check out my Etsy store, Among Saints. Also, we have another store called Saint Coffee and Candle. You like coffee? You like candles? We have all of that. Go check out my stuff. Go shop at my store. All right, have a good day.
Jesse, Saint, World.
Hey, what's up? This is your boy Jesse Saint. Today we are doing some more reaction videos. We've got Orbit Culture, The Tales of War.
Jesse, Saint, World.
Hey, did you guys know that up to 70% of you are not subscribed? I'm not really sure what the exact metric is, but you should subscribe. All you got to do is click. Give it a shot. All right, let's jump in. Orbit Culture, and this one is The Tales of War. All right, so we've got G sharp minor and then F sharp major. Starting with G sharp minor. Oh, that's super cool. Something like that. All right, we'll start it over again from the top. But if you want to go ahead and play along today, guys, we are in standard tuning, just regular old E tuning. We're going to be playing off of the 4th fret on the top string. That is G sharp, and we're going to start with minor. So then F sharp major. And it sounds like so far, I mean, we're not that far into it. It's just doing the G minor and the F sharp major. I don't know the riff exactly, but it sounds like the riff he's doing is. So off of the 4th fret, you're just going to be bouncing off the 6 and the 7. Something like that. All right. And as always, we will start back from the beginning so we do not ruin that big, beautiful chorus that I'm sure is coming up at some point. So far, it's super cool. Cool chorus. Hell yeah, guitar solo. And you can solo out of G sharp minor, pentatonic, and Aeolian minor. Dude, awesome. Super cool video, too. All right. So I was sorry if I messed that up for you. I was just kind of trying to figure out what was going on in that chorus. So in the chorus, at least, it's just literally just the G sharp minor and then the F sharp, like we said before. Just So literally just those two chords primarily throughout the song are just going back and forth. So like I said, G sharp minor, F sharp major. And you can solo out of the G sharp minor off the fourth fret. All right. Wow, I will say that band right there is probably the band that is going to continue metal going on into the future, man. Especially when you talk about old school metal that we all kind of grew up on. They are really, really just taking it to another level. They're not adding in any pop. They're not adding in any kind of strange anything to it, man. It's literally just metal. And I love it. So what you guys have been waiting for, the very end, let's go ahead and give it a rating. So all the ratings here on this channel are from 1 to 10. We primarily just do rock and metal, but anything that is rock and metal is going to get at least a 5 because we love it. You wouldn't give a 3 to one of your favorite bands now, would you? All right, so I will give this one an 8.5, and the reason why is the video was over the top. It was very well done. It was edited well. I love how many of their, I don't know if it's just, I see that it's Century Media, that's who they're signed to. I don't know if it's their film team over there or, who is in control of the direction, but I really like that kind of, that blue screen, that kind of feel to it. A lot of their videos kind of have the same feel, don't they, with Orbit Culture? But I do have to say, man, if there's literally only one band that is going to take old school metal and preserve it, and bring it to the future without adding a bunch of pop to it, it's going to be Orbit Culture. I think they're really, I think they're the band that's gonna keep it alive, right? All right. So if you wanted to play this song today, then you would be playing out of G sharp minor, and primarily the two chords were G sharp minor and F sharp major, right? So it's in the key of G sharp minor, and like I said, I will give this one an 8.5. All of my ratings are subject to change. But yeah, for now, because the video was so cool, and because this band possibly alone is the only one that's going to keep doing the old school type metal, we'll give them an 8.5. All right, thanks for tuning in today, guys. Have a good one.
Jesse, Saint, World.
Hey everybody, what's up? This is your boy Jesse Saint, and today we are doing a reaction video for Electric Callboy, Revery.
Jesse, Saint, World.
Hey, did you guys know that up to 70% of you are not subscribed? Just subscribe. All you gotta do is click a button. It's not that hard. Don't you want to watch all my videos? Huh? Alright, let's jump right in. Electric Callboy, Revery.
Hush, my darling, can you see the midnight sun? Midnight sun, close your eyes, it's time to dream. The night has come, night has come.
Key of A. A minor. And switching between A and A flat. Anyway, I didn't want to get all the way. I didn't want to get all the way to the chorus and end up ruining it. All right, so this song right here is in the key of A minor. If you are on a regularly tuned guitar, that's an E. Here's our A minor. Here's a better example. There we go. So at the very beginning, he's just moving from A minor to A flat. So just moving that half step back and forth out of the key of A minor. Now, as soon as I heard this, I knew for a fact that this song is playing out of the Hungarian minor scale. The Hungarian minor scale has a sharp fourth and seventh and a flat third. And what that essentially means in layman's terms is it gives you that circus vibe, right? Kind of a circusy kind of tone. So here's the scale. Right? So kind of that gypsy kind of scale. The scale is also, if you ever hear me say Hungarian minor, it's also known as the gypsy scale. So if you hear people playing gypsy jazz, that's what they're using. All right, let's go ahead and start it back from the top. Key of A minor, they're playing out of Hungarian minor, and that is sharp fourth, sharp seventh, and a minor, flat third, the minor third, in the key of A minor. So let's go back to that weird little beginning with the circusy kind of thing.
Hush, my darling, can you see the midnight sun? Midnight sun, close your eyes, it's time to dream. The night has come, night has come. Don't be scared, just let the darkness hold you tight, hold you tight. Tip tap, follow me into the light.
I wanna float away, leave my body behind. When I dive, running, don't know where to be. I can see the scary faces, that's why we never hate. When it feels like I wanna run, try to be free. Faces, we see those faces. When they keep on coming back. Can you see those faces, the scary faces? Tell me what you want from me.
You took the loneliness away from me. Don't wanna feel like a puppet. I see a leash, I'm gonna cut it. All I need is reverie. You will forever be a part of me. Don't wanna feel like a puppet. I see a leash, I'm gonna cut it. All I need is reverie. You took the loneliness away from me. Don't wanna feel like a puppet. I see a leash, I'm gonna cut it. All I need is reverie. You will forever be a part of me. Don't wanna feel like a puppet. I see a leash, I'm gonna cut it.
Man, that was super cool. Didn't really know what to expect. You know, the last song I heard was the Elevator Operator. But yeah, so that song right there, like I said, key of A minor. There in that breakdown, I'm sorry if you heard me kind of jamming along with that, but it was just an octave thing. So you're going from the A note on the top string to the 8th fret, which would be a C note. So you're going and just moving down one string each time. So the chorus, it was weird. It kind of switched up on us. So it went to F, to A, to D, or sorry, to C. So F, G, A, sorry, A minor, B to C, to G. So F, G, A, B, C, down to the G. And then the rest of the song is just playing off of that A and then the A flat. Like I said, playing that strange scale, the gypsy minor scale. And if you want a better breakdown of how to play that scale, just go ahead and check out some more of my videos, man. There's a ton of them. So you can learn a little bit of music theory and some scales as well. All right, so key of A minor, really cool song. Didn't really know what to expect. I mean, most of their songs have the big unsit, 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 unsit thing that goes along in it. It did have those vibes, only in the chorus. The breakdown was super cool too. I would definitely say this is one of my new favorites by them. I was kind of getting sick, at least a little bit, of just the constant unsit ones like hypa hypa, the see we got it right there, the Elevator Operator. I mean, they've created their own tone, which is super cool, but they haven't varied from it very much. Now this song was more like some of their older tracks, which I've checked out, which are more kind of their standard song before they found the funny vibe that they have. So what you guys are waiting for. So this channel, we always give everyone a numerical, I usually go from 5 to 10. So the ratings on this channel are from 1 to 10, pretty obvious. We always do rock and metal, so we're going to at least give everybody a 5 because we love rock and metal, right? For them, I would still say Hypa Hypa is probably my favorite one by them. It's very hard for me. I want to give them a way higher rating, but this one was a little bit less catchy than some of the other ones, but I still love it. And like I said, it sounds more like a real song, a regular song for them to write, than the over-the-top, funny, super pop stuff that they do as well. Like I said, 8.5 on this one, and it's subject to change. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I wanted to give them an 8. But I guess I'll give them an 8.5 on this. Really cool song, and I like the fact that it wasn't all silly and just funny. All right, thanks for hanging out, guys.
Jesse.